Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercrest and welcome back to Let's Play Wacky Races. We only have one more world to go, and that is World C, Go Go America. So let's go ahead and start trekking through the American continents. And this time around, Dick Dastardly has been captured by desperados. Where he is, I'm not exactly sure. He may be even captured by desperados in Canada for all we know, but anyway, we're gonna have to rescue the man if we even have any hope of having him live. And we start this world off in Canada. We got seals, we got Eskimos, we got snowmen, we got ice physics, which is the worst enemy of them all. In case you start slipping around, just jump straight up in the air and you'll kill off all that unwanted momentum. Even the platforms above the water can cause you to slip and fall to your death. So you want to be very careful. And of course we also got these bears, and every time they go left, they're going to stop and jump. Now to be very careful with these platforms so I can grab the extra life and everything nearby without falling into the water, and then we continue on our merry way. And here's basically the last of everything. They got the bear and we'll be able to go to section 2. Ice physics may be gone, but now we got all these slugs and all these clouds to bounce up and down on. I'm going to be skipping a few of the power-ups here because, well, I want to make sure that I manage to have my last bone stop on the health replenishment power-up before the boss. And we want to just scoot past that slug there, and now we can get on these platforms. We also got these cannons firing around, and that one in particular makes it harder for me to get those power-ups, because you're going to be hit a lot if you go for them. At least you're going to be hit at least once, so I say those aren't recommended. Now we got all these clouds spitting stuff at us, and well, they only show up once, but they're still very annoying, and just want to be very careful. When you reach the end of this part, you'll see one jumping in a cloud. You can take him out, thankfully. But now for the second one, you want to wait for this guy to be in the air, then you want to sneak to the right, and take him out, and go ahead and get the power-ups here. If I remember correctly, oh wait, I'm gonna mention that later. First form of this guy, he stays to the right, flies up and down, and he'll fly back and forth either where the standing level of the ice platform is or the ground level is. It should be mentioned that the Spark Runner who comments on my videos, he mentioned, or rather reminded me, that this game was the basis for the Pokemon Blue hack, which changed Muttley to Blastoise and made him blue in the process, and any enemies that shared the same color palette as Muttley, they were blue too. So thanks to him for that. Also, the second form, just like the first one, but it just moves around solely in rectangular and square patterns. It also goes as high up as it can go, and flies even above where you can stand on the ice platform. Really easy to anticipate where he's going, so you can take care of him too. Now it's time for C2. And watch these plants. When I jump, they jump. When I attack, they jump to the right, then they jump to the left. So just time your movements carefully and you should be able to take care of them. You also got pigs and these little robo-muttleys that jump around like the baboons in A3. So watch out for that. Time it with the plant here. We also got these wide gaps, but if you have the feather power up that allows you to glide, that's not an issue at all. Okay. Another interesting thing here. Attack when you're close to that plant and you'll just jump right into the pit. Like a ding-dong. Now to take care of that Robo Muttley, and then I'll be able to... No, wait, there's just one more house. There we go. Yeah, you can stand on the tops of the awnings above the front doors. You can also stand on top of the light of the street lamps too. Get up to the top of the houses. Now it's time for section 2. The cats move around much like the knight chess pieces in A1. As soon as you're on their level, they will come at you. So, just be ready to strike them as soon as you get right near them. At least they have a little extra set of tiles that shows a sleeping cat when they're not moving around. That's a pretty nice touch. Alright. Get this cat off the platform. Then we continue on. Take care of this cat, take care of this plant. We should be nearing the end here. Where is it? Alright, there it is. Take care of that bunny. We won't be seeing it again. And go ahead and grab that one up. Now I'm gonna leave one of these two bones behind. That way when I grab this one, I'll be able to heal when I fight the Anthill mob. I think that's her name. Anyway, it's right, center, left, center, right. And every time they stop, they throw a ball at you. And it's rather slow. I mean, you can see where it's going to go, and it always comes towards you. Yet it's very easy to avoid. Now to take it to them, do enough damage to start with the second form, where they basically do the same thing, except they don't stop. Instead, they try to go towards the center. After they jump onto the platform, they fall down, then they throw the ball at you, and then they go back and forth on ground level twice after 2 ball throwing cycles, and then they start the pattern over. So it's really easy even in this form to see where they're going. Then again, this game was meant for kids and their families anyway, so it's not like this is supposed to be like... What's his name? Starts with an M. That final boss from Jet Force Gemini. I can't even remember what his name is, but yeah, it's nowhere near that level. Had a friend who took like a whole month just to beat him. Yeah, you want a hard boss to play Jet Force Gemini. Anyway, now it's time for C3, where we're somewhere in the deserts of Arizona. We got guys in ponchos, we got raccoons, and we got these purple things. I want to think they're tapirs, which are the source of inspiration for the Pokemon Drowsy, but apparently not. I'm guessing they're probably just purple anteaters. And you also want to avoid the cacti as well, because they act just like the spikes if you land on them. So be careful with that. Might as well go ahead and refill that extra heart because I can. And that raccoon acts stupid and just dives right into the pit. Now to get this one up here, all you have to do is just walk right through that wooden block. That's all you gotta do. Same thing with these gems. You can move through these platforms. Kind of easy to forget that you can. And if I could take out this raccoon, that would be great. There we go. Now it's time for section 2 of this bad boy, which takes place in an abandoned mine of some sort. Want to avoid the rocks because you can't destroy them, and they do get in the way. Also, the edges of these platforms where the minecart tracks are bent, you want to avoid landing on those as well because you'll fall straight through them, and you probably into the water below. The white mice move just like the cats from the last stage. And the bats also swoop down on you, much like the birds from the bridge section of B2. Alright, that's pretty much it for the bestiary of this level. Now it's... Oh yeah, we got the slugs too. They just move back and forth very quickly. That's about it. And take out this... There we go. I was about to say, will you let me get it, game, or not? Anyway, we managed to get that mouse off the mine carts. Now we got this witch on with a bear on her cart. Whenever she gets underneath those sets of blocks that make up the platforms on the sides, she stops, jumps up to them, and then she just continues moving from side to side off of them. Now she'll still get on them for her second form, but she jumps to the center, misses the platform, and then she throws a ball at you. This isn't really much harder than the first form once again. This was meant for kids and anybody who isn't an expert at video games, but I still enjoy this game just the same. Why else am I playing it? And wow, C4 already. Yeah, this one's got 4 stages instead of 3, but it's not like it's any harder. Okay. These guys, they jump from side to side, and every time they jump to one side, they stop, jump really high, and then they jump to the other side and jump really high again. Really easy pattern. You can press down, up, down, and A here, but I'm going against it because I do not feel like jumping into a pit and losing a life and just losing all my power-ups and everything because, well, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm also going to be skipping some of the power-ups around here again. Get him out of the way. And we managed to get out of the way of that rock. There we go. We also got these traps going on here, and they can be rather annoying. There are also purple birds here that will try to dive at you in some sort of way, but they're not really that much harder to deal with, and well, they'll be even easier to deal with in the second section. Yeah, they dive like that. They're pretty quick, but in the second section, they're a lot easier. I'll be doing that second section now. Yeah, all they do is just move around back and forth, and then when they go to the right, they go down. I don't know why they do that, but kind of weird. Anyway, you also got these skunks that shoot your stench at you, which is like a little purple energy ball of some sort. Do not try landing on those rocks because they are actually part of the background. Just so you know. And yeah, this is the last regular section of the game. Rather interesting. And now we got some of these things on the walls too, but they're not any worse. We've also got these pink salamanders and yeah. You can actually down A on that bridge as well. I did that solely so I could get the 1-up. So yeah, I have picked up every regular 1-up in the game and showed you how. Not like you're gonna need like 30 lives to get through this game, but you know, you never know. And we also got those fish too. They're much like the whales in B2, just in the annoyance factor, because just like those guys, they can knock you out of the air and into the pit below. It's just a regular pit. It's not like the instant death water pools. And try to avoid dying here. Can I do this without dying? You know what? I might as well go ahead and get that phone. Okay. take care of those guys. Again. Okay. Whew! For a minute I thought I was gonna die there, but now it's time for the final boss, which is these cavemen. Last of the wacky racers. And they just move back and forth and throw balls at you. Then they jump to the left and they jump to the right. This is probably the hardest of all the bosses here. Thankfully, their patterns are a little more easier to interpret here. The club they throw moves in a way or in a side wave pattern. They move, then it throws a ball at you. Then it just jumps to the center, then to the left, then the center to the right again. As long as you know where they're going and you try to attack them whenever you can, they're really easy to take out. But compared to the other 9 bosses, they do give you a little bit of difficulty, so pay attention. And, well, for all our trouble, we get captured and tied up with Dick Dastardly as well. That's assuming they don't kill you. You do realize that, right? Oh well, whatever. Also, Muttley is not Fat Albert. Stop it, Atlas. And that's Wacky Races finished. Man. So, yeah, you basically just get the theme music again. And that just leads me to my little critique of the game. If you look on Hanna-Barbera, go get it. It's, once again, not the best game, but still, it's enjoyable. So if you're looking for something that's easy and a nice little pointless distraction, I guess you could say, don't pass this one up. You might be surprised. And yeah, like I said earlier, that's it. Finally, I got this done. Took me until 11:30 to record this, and just you wait. Run smack into the light pole. I'm guessing it's because you're Dick Dastardly, and then Muttley snickers like always. And with that, that's pretty much the end of this one, so join me next time where I will soon hopefully have another LP on my hands. So until then, this is Prince Watercrest. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, see you guys later.